Oh boy, winter! January 1869. The Shinsengumi warriors sailed to Ezo and were able to establish a base of operations with help from the retainers to the former shogunate. Thus, the Republic of Ezo had been established. Dense sheets of snow covered every inch of ground in Ezo, and the sub-zero temperatures made traveling about a rarity, if not otherwise completely miserable. Thankfully, this worked to our advantage, as the Imperial Army would have to delay an assault upon Ezo until spring, long after the snow had melted. The Republic of Ezo had learned from the mistakes of its predecessors, and chose to experiment in Western methods of government to broaden its purview. One such method was participating in an election, which involved individuals putting forth votes to create a majority consensus that selects the leaders. On the day of the election, I was invited to attend the meeting and was given a new Western-styled uniform, like everyone else, but I felt a tad uncomfortable. She looks so adorable. Do I look okay?
へえ、似合ってるじゃないですか。
はい、とてもよく似合っていると思います。
I had noticed Souma's cheeks blush a little as he muttered his response to me, which was flattering. Blush. I think that's the third time he's blushed. During the elections, someone had gone around the room and collected the votes, after which the results were announced and the roles were designated. Hijikata-san beamed when he was unanimously voted as the Assistant Army Minister, and Souma was elected as his aide to the settlement of Goryokaku. Assistant Military Minister Aide, an officer position in Ezo that helps facilitate orders given by the Assistant Army Minister. It is an elected position.
土方副長、陸軍奉行並み、これはどういうことなんでしょうか。
なんだ、雪村が故障役じゃ不満か。
Oh wait, I have to be Souma's page?
不満というわけではありませんが、雪村先輩が俺の下だなんて。
Well, I think I don't find it odd at all. All of your hard work has paid off in strides, Souma.
そうでしょうか。
そうそう、今までの働きが認められたってことなんだから、素直に喜んどこうぜ。ちなみに俺も陸軍奉行添え役に決まったからな。今後もよろしく。
Nomura.
お前らはしゃぎすぎだぞ。浮かれて騒ぐのは部屋に戻ってからにしろ。
今日ぐらいはいいじゃないか。せっかくのおめでたい日なんだから。
In walked Keisuke Otori, the leader of the Denshu Company, who had been appointed as the Republic's army minister, serving alongside Hijikata-san. Hey, Otori is back! But, he's not wingman today.
そうだな。せっかくだから西洋の酒の一本でも開けて祝杯といくか。
Yay! You can hear again. Following after Otori was Takeaki Enomoto, who had just been elected as president of the Republic of Ezo. I felt so small in their esteemed company. And again, Enomoto is here with the most fabulous mustache.
俺は遠慮しとくぜ。西洋の酒はどうも口に合わねえから。
西洋のお酒だけですか？
Oh, hi, Iba!
どういう意味だそりゃ。
いえ、タイはありませんけど。
Among the many joys of arriving in Ezo was our reunion with Hachiro Iba, whom I hadn't seen in the many months following the Battle of Toba Fushimi.
久しぶりですね、千鶴ちゃん。元気そうでほっとしました。
Same to you, Iba. My eyes discreetly peeked at the bandages covering his left hand, which, as I had later discovered, was severely injured in battle against Imperial troops. Like in our previous encounters, Iba had seemed slumped and aloof, as if the trauma of the war had completely worn his once boisterous spirits.
雪村、この後で話がある。俺の部屋に。
Okay. I wonder what your options were. His invitation made my hands immediately clammy. I did my best to keep my trepidation hidden as he escorted me, and the silence floated between us until he shut the door of his study, leaving us alone.
話ってのは他でもね。今回の決定についてどう思った？
Why am I specifically the person you're asking me this, Hijikata-san? To be honest, I was certainly surprised.
不服だったが、少しでも一緒にいられるよう気を利かせてやったのに。
Never mind, we have found our wingman. This rude is Hijikata. The frankness in Hijikata-san's words made my cheeks flare up with enough heat to turn Ezo into a desert. Alright, that is the sentence. What?
あいつに惚れてるんだろう。じゃなきゃエゾ地まで一緒に来ねえよな。
Hijikata, Jesus.
まさかこの後に及んでただの後輩としか思ってねえなんて抜かすんじゃねえだろうな。そんなこと言ったらあいつ絶望して腹かっさばくかもしれねえぜ。
Oh. No. Hijikata-san had seen right through me, though it was worrying me to think that my feelings weren't being hidden as well as I thought they were. He was spot on. I had grown quite fond of Souma. He was spot on. I had grown quite fond of Souma, and often fantasized about what a life together could have been like if circumstances were different. I feel silly, though. Is that wrong? Sometimes, I'm afraid Souma doesn't feel the same way.
言葉にしなきゃわからねえか。まだるっこしいことこの上ねえが。
Oh, read between the lines, huh? Mr. I don't know how to actually convey my feelings to people. Hijikata.
お前らぐらいの年だとそうなのかもな。仙台でお前らに再会した時は正直言って驚いたぜ。それまでの相馬はなんつうか脇目も振らずに突っ走って危なっかしいところがあったんだが、そばで支えてくれる女がいると男ってのは変わるもんなんだってな。
I highly doubt that. I couldn't help but blush, feeling self-conscious from Hijikata-san's tasteful praise. All I wished for him was that he had a chance to shine around those he respected, that everyone could recognize his devout loyalty and maturity. If I had succeeded in making this a reality for him, then nothing would have made me happier.
だが、のんびりしてられるのは冬の間だけだ。春になりゃ、新政府軍は全面攻勢を仕掛けてくるに違いねえ。
I was no stranger to the idea that life in Esso would be brutal. In fact, There was almost some comfort to take. Unlike in Toba Fushimi, during which we had all been gobsmacked by the sheer lack of mental preparation. It was still difficult to believe, though, that these lands could soon prove to become the graveyard for the Shinsengumi and the shogunate fragments.
だが安心しろ。相馬や野村を死なせるつもりはねえよ。
Both of them?
あいつらはただ俺たちについてきただけだからな。
Hijikata-san? Something about his statement was off to me. Just as I planned on asking him to clarify, I heard someone beat their fist on the door. That is so weird because, it's the introduction of knocking! In Western culture, knocking on the door was the preferred gesture of courtesy to request entry.
誰だ？入る。
お話し中のところ申し訳ありません。この後主演の予定があると榎本総裁がおっしゃっていたので。
だから俺は飲まねえって言ってんのに。まあいい。
Okay, Hijikata, there's more than just booze and liquor there. There's probably also food.
相馬、お前に一つ聞いておきてえことがある。
何でしょう。
お前、雪村のことをどう思ってる？
Did you just outright ask Souma how he feels about Chizuru? I don't know if he's trying to be a wingman or a sabotager.
どうなさったんですか、急に。
Blush number 4.
急にじゃねえだろうが。惚れてんのか？それともただ先輩として敬ってるだけか？はっきり答えろ。
それは。
I could only watch as Souma stammered nervously. At first, he seemed to take Hijikata-san's question in jest, but after realizing that it was posed seriously, he strained his back and wore a stern expression. After clearing his throat, Souma spoke.
はい。俺は雪村先輩のことをお慕いしています。
Also, Souma just confessed his feelings.
先輩としてではなく、一人の女の人として。
He answered resolutely, the force of which had pierced through my heart like an arrow ripping through the air.
だとよ、雪村。よかったな。
I see that face, Hijikata. I see. Yes, you were truly a wingman, but oh god, the way you went with it. Why must you have the smug-ass face on your face? I was in disbelief. Hearing the words spoken so clearly and honestly in front of me and Hijikata-san, of all people, gave me pause. I was elated, basking in this idyllic glow that I had only thought existed in my daydreams. Words struggled to come out, though, and I fell into the gentle lull of Souma's eyes. Oh, we have some nosy boys. I love this trope.
しかし意外な組み合わせだね。まさか相馬くんと雪村くんが。
Is that Nomura Notori?
この声はまさか。
Souma sheepishly goose-stepped towards the door, and as he slid it open, he found...
皆さん方、こんなところで一体何をしてるんですか？
All of you are nosy, including Iba! Excuse me? Shimada, Iba, Nomura, Otori, why? I expected more from Iba. And Shimada, Nomura and Otori, I understand. You two over there. God. On the other side of the door, we saw Nomura, Shimada, Otori, and Iba with their ears outstretched.
いや別に盗み聞きしてたわけじゃねえぞ。たまたま通りかかっただけだ。
たまたまこんなところを通りかかるわけないだろう。
土方さんに用事があったのですが、お取り込み中のようでしたので。
あれだけ真剣な愛の言葉なんてなかなか聞けるものじゃないよね。相馬くんは情熱的だな。
Otori.
うわー、やっぱり全部聞かれてたのか。
The spectacle of all of it all stunned Souma and I into silence.
一足遅かったみてえだな、八郎。
But
何のことです？
お前も雪村に気があったんじゃねえのか。幼なじみだろ。
僕は彼女が幸せになってくれればそれでいいんですよ。
today Hijikata is just pointing things out left and right.
相馬くん、彼女のことをこれからもよろしくお願いしますね。
はい、もちろんです。
Iba just passed the torch to Souma.
もし泣かせるようなことがあれば容赦しませんから。
Oh, never mind, it's a threat.
分かってます。そんなことは決してしません。
どこまででも追いかけて引導を渡してあげますからね。絶対に許しませんよ。
Oh, it's a real threat from Iba.
はい。
伊庭くん、物分かり良さそうなことを言ってるけど、この結果には納得してないみたいだね。
まあそりゃそうでしょうね。
I think this is the best part of the route.